I'm going to be talking about the weather patterns around the world and why the temperature is different around the world and a lot of other stuff to do with weather. So yeah. In the name of science, I wanted to tell you guys about the Coriolis effect. In physics, the Coriolis effect is a deflection of a moving object when the motion is described relatively to a rotating reference frame. In a reference frame with a clockwise rotation, the deflection is to the left of the motion of the object. In one with the counterclockwise rotation. So our first stop is talking about El Nino. El Nino is the warm phase of the El Nino southern oscillation as is associated with a band of warm ocean water that develops in the central and east central equator Pacific, including off the Pacific coast of South America. El Nino's southern oscillation refers to the cycle of warm water and cold temperatures as measured by the sea surface temperature, SST. Weather is different around the world because of where you are. So in this picture, it'll show where you are. So if you're all the way at the top by Canada, you know it's colder. But by the equator, it's really hot. Like by Mexico, South America-ish, it's really hot. But another reason the temperatures are different around the world is because of what zone you live in. Like just said, like the equator stuff. And then like it's different around the world because of the tilt of the world, the 25-degree angle tilt, because when the sun beams something and it's at a tilt, one place will get more sun than another, but if it was at a 0-degree angle, it would have all the same temperatures, and Las Vegas and California would have all the same temperatures. Wouldn't this be cool if the world looked like this, but it's not? So I use this picture to show, like, if the world looked like this all the time, but now and then we always have bad weather around the world, like tornadoes, hurricanes, floods, and all that stuff. So in this picture, this is showing a flood, and I wanted to show you guys this because this is what a flood would look like during a disaster around the world. This could happen any place, and yeah. So in this picture, I wanted to show you guys a tornado, images of tornado, and how weather would look like this. By the way, this is not a real picture. This was from a movie, so don't be alarmed. During a disaster, there's a lot of preparedness, like you need a health kit and all that kind of stuff. But in this picture, it shows the eye of the tornado, which is the strongest spot in the tornado. So you do not want to be in the eye or even close to the tornado unless you want to die, which no one wants to die. So yeah. So around the world, there's a lot of disasters, which I already talked about. But there's a lot of weather-related things that could happen, which like floods, like I already said. But in the name of weather, weather can cause a lot of damage to the world, and it could make a big mess. It could cause up to billions of dollars in repairs. So this is a picture of a hurricane, but I wanted to tell you guys how this could happen. So in a lot of disasters, like a tornado or a hurricane, this can cause by like cold fronts and warm fronts. But a tornado and a hurricane can happen when cold and warm air collide into a big circle-ish motion that can cause a tornado or hurricane. And you guys want to be prepared for a hurricane because the temperatures will be low, but also you might get hurt or damaged to your house, so you should be prepared.